Good morning, y'all. It's Gojiberry Terri here. I'm going to call this series Terri Talks, and this is a reflection this morning of my solid food vacation slash feasting slash juice fasting, whatever label you want to put on it. I prefer solid food vacation because my teacher, John Rose, that mentored me through his videos and through his protocols on how to do a solid food vacation. And I've had some amazing results. Just to kind of do an update, this video is going to be entitled, We Manifest What We Fear, ... or what we think about. And as I'm reflecting over the years, 2 years ago, I did the 80 days where I finally was pooping juice. Actually, I was pooping juice on day 74, and then I did the 6 days of backing off the fast. And amazing things happened. Lots of treats. I went to eating only live food or raw food, whatever you want to use. I prefer live because raw, sometimes people think I'm eating flesh of animals, sushi or whatever raw meat, and that's not the case. So I've gone to using the term live food, and I did quite well. And then I decided to go on my first scientific food experiment, as John puts it, and see, okay, so maybe I can eat some cooked food and steam a little broccoli, and oh my goodness, slippery slope. So I did it 3 more times, and this last time, I swore I wasn't gonna do it after the second time, but this last time, whew, third strike, you're out. I'm not doing it no more. Now, I've said that before, but I think I've probably learned my lesson. Partially due to going back into Plato's cave, and you long-term SFVers know what I'm talking about. It's very easy to manifest what you fear. Fear of love, fear of what others are going to think, fear of. You know how it goes on and on and on. In actuality, it's our thoughts, because we can reverse or flip, or I prefer the word transition, our thoughts. And transitioning your thoughts is a lot smoother than flipping. I used to flip houses when I was in real estate, and it just is and I've heard the terminology. In fact, one of the young speakers that I've listened to in the motivational world uses the term flip. Okay, so we transition our thoughts, and I'll give you an example of that. As most of you know, I was in 10 car accidents, none of which were my fault. But after about the second one, I'd go down the road and I'd be clenching the steering wheel going, oh my goodness, somebody's going to hit me. And then bam, somebody would hit me. Well, I had head injury after head injury, and it ended me up with 4 major brain surgeries, and also had hip replacements. And so I have quite a story, and I've been saying I'm going to get the story out there, but as we speak, it's being worked on, and it will be out there. And so I've got a website coming, and I'm going to show you that. I'm just giving you a little dangling the carrot, so you'll want to stay tuned for what's on the horizons. So we manifest our fears or what we think about. Our thoughts are very powerful. I was attracting those car wrecks, and it took, some journey adventures and studying different gurus on thoughts and meditation time and cosmos downloads. And the solid food vacation was a huge piece of my epigenetic puzzle. And epigenetics is a real thing, and it's Epigenetics. You can look it up, and it's everything around your DNA. It's your thoughts, it's your diet, it's your exercise, it's your toxic relationships, or it's your happiness, it's your love, it's everything around your DNA, and your DNA is your DNA, and that's something scientifically I'm not going to get into. I may pin some videos about it eventually. But for right now, I just wanted to let you know that I'm on day 11 of my 7th solid food vacation. 80 days was my longest. I'm not sure how long I'm going to go this time. I may go beyond poop and juice because I just love it so much. I mean, the feelings that I get, the treats that I get, all the benefits from it. I'm going to pin a video of one of my little eagles to my next video. I'm going to entitle Eagles. It'll have eagles in it, and I'm going to talk about that, metaphorically speaking. My way of looking at this whole journey, and we'll go into some of that. But think about your thoughts. You go down the road and you're thinking, somebody's going to hit me, somebody's going to hit me. Well, you're attracting that, and that's, we create our lives, we create everything around us by our thoughts, and it's not as difficult as people think to capture those thoughts or take every thought into captivity. I'm sure that you guys have heard that one. If you're familiar with the Bible, it's important what we think about and what we put out in our words into the airwaves, into the metaphysical world, and it is a real thing. And I'm here to tell you from my experiences that I'm still working on changing thoughts daily, and I'm working now on the but word and the filler words, and it takes some really looking at it and transitioning it. I used to say, oh shit, somebody's going to hit me. Now I go down the road and I say, I'm grateful and thankful for the safety and protection of me and my possessions wherever I go. Yeah, I got to get the goji in there. So, Terri Talks, more to come. I'm going to do one more after this one. I'm going to have a different title with eagles in it, so you'll know that's another Terri Talk. And it's also going to have some information about my metaphorically speaking way of thinking about this whole adventure in the solid food vacation and juice fasting world. All I can say, guys, is I'm out playing soccer with my 5-year-old grandson, and I'll show some videos on that. And I'm out hiking and biking, and I'm having an amazing, abundant life. I live very simple. I have my little eagle's nest up here in downtown Dallas, about 5 miles from downtown Dallas. And it's quite a life. There's forest all around me. I have a very peaceful home, and I love my little community. And I'll share more about that possibly down the road. But for now, I think this one's long enough. So may the light and the love in me honor and connect with the light and love in you. Namaste, Shalom, Satnam, Freda, Paz, peace.